Welcome to Houston, Texas and Daikin Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set and towing the slab, HOU-M.Kelly.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Trey Turner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso, and they get Turner for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And a guy having a big year for him, Trey Turner.
This is an interesting guy to have in the lineup because everyone knows his ability to change the game on the base paths, leading the American League in stolen bases. So it's almost like the fear of what he's going to do when he gets on distracts the pitcher from being able to attack him at the plate. Tell you what, he's in some people's heads right now.
And that one hit to first and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that one wrapped foul. And a 2-1 on the way.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Sliced hard but foul. Time called now. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here in Houston and on the hill, HOU-M.Wacha. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Slap the other way, foul. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Slowly on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No
Good
balls,
late
2
sink
strikes.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Trey Turner gloves it. And 2
Got
quick
him.
outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Pete Alonso.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And he takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a
0-2.
tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one the other way. Ken with the throw to first. And Freeman is retired. And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch
That's a
doesn't
ball.
find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that
1-1.
fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's too
2-2.
high. Second inning here, no score. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Trout
What you got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Jeff McNeil stands in. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Josh
No,
Bell
that missed.
stands
That's the
in
ball.
here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Next to hit, Tyler Heineman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. McNeil at second. Bell on at first with 2 down. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
Time call.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Austin Hayes. Wacha back to work. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And the slider just misses. And that's in the dirt.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. That one fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
At the plate, Colt Heath. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Royce Lewis. First pitch, not close. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
In the air, left side. Lyle under it. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Popped up. Lewis in position. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Trey Turner. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Top of the third, no score. That's towards center. Thomas hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Hee-haw!
This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And here is Byron Buxton. Fastball is outside. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 3. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Full count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman matched a homer in his last game. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Pulls that one foul. The other way. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Lane Thomas now. That one misses, and that's ball one. Rutschman on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Runner takes off on the ground, right side, and there's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Astros. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runner on the go again. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. What a play. So next up for Houston, Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1. No, ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Lewis makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time up. Up and in, 1-0. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Trout on the move. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Throw.
No,
Save.
he's in there.
That's out to center field. Thomas has this one sized up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back here in Houston, bottom 4, and the batter now, Austin Hayes. And there's the strike. And 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging. Gavin Sheets up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that's in there at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches.
No balls, 2
Hitters
strikes.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throws.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kelly back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hayes brings it in. 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman, rolled out to second in his first at bat. Heineman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. One out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Heineman checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. On the ground. Keith fires to first in time.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Adley Rutschman up next for the Astros. Singled and scored his first time. in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Thomas takes slow second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
So the lineup flips over. HOU-M.Kim up next for the Astros.
No balls, 1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Lewis, the lead runner, out at second. Rutschman over at first with 1 away. Good eye in that spot.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And now Nathan Lucas. And the first offering is not close.
Call.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. That ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park, here's Turner now. That one away inside.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And now it's Max Muncy. Swung on, belted. That's back there. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 1-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. MLB gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. A new arm into the game, the righty, Max Kranick.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. Buxton, an RBI machine this year. Right near the top of the league leaderboard as the season winds down. Movement in the bullpen, Grant Taylor getting ready to go. Shagwa warming up as well. Next pitch way upstairs. That one missed. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Not even close there. 3-1 now. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Trout.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. That's inside.
Ball. 2-2.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Alonso.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. Austin Hayes. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. The left-hander on now, HOU-M.Wacha.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the sixth. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
Alonso over at second. Hayes on at first with nobody out. And this is inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trapp sizing this one up. Brings it in. That's out number 2. Royce Lewis digs in now. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another
That's
ball.
down. That's a ball.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Adley Rutschman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And next to hit for Houston, Adley Rutschman. And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that is out of play. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Check swing, appeal to first. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Taylor.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
McNeil in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Yeah, that's outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-1 is on the way. And there's a foul ball. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He is singled and he is flied to left. High fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 3-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
And now here is Tyler Heineman.
0-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. One and two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Liner, base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. Late swing fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
One ball,
this one in the dirt. Oh, they tag him for the out. He was off the bat.
Kind of a tough read from the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very quick.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a slow roller. Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Kim in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark. On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now a chance for Nathan Lucas. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brennan Hannafy.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one. Hannafy, the tall righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Slice down the right side. Hannafy. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Reed Detmers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Beater getting cranked up as well. Up the middle. That takes care of Buxton. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. On the ground to short. Fires over to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Astros ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Leading off for the Astros.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's
Zero
style
balls,
of
one
baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you could start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Hayes now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
ball,
there.
1 strike.
That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
2 outs. That one not
1-1.
close. And it's 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Out towards right center field. Trout on his horse. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. A new pitcher in the game, Clayton Beeter.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So digging in, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hayes makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Josh Bell at the plate now. He delivered in a big way back in the 7th, Singy.
Absolutely, a 2-run shot that really looms pretty large in this game right now.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And here is Tyler Heineman. Lifted in the air right center field. Thomas on his way over. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 3. So bottom of the 9th, and stepping in for the Astros, Colt Keith. Fairbanks back to work. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Royce Lewis up next for the Astros. He swings and fouls one off. The M's leading by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And just one out remaining for Houston.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Rutschman now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. And the Mariners have won the American League Western Division title.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.